What if I told you that the greatest status symbol of 2026 isn't any luxury handbag or any smartwatch or any latest iPhone for that matter? It's literally Diet Coke. It has become the ultimate drink for influencers, gym goers, airport travelers, and people who claim they are on health kick while eating fries on the side. And that's truly what is making Diet Coke fascinating. People are not drinking Diet Coke just because it's a drink, but people are literally identifying with it. But how exactly a 40-year-old soda became so relevant in today's lifestyle? It arrived at the perfect moment in history. In order to understand why Diet Coke is thriving even today, we need to go back into the history. When Diet Coke was launched initially in 1982, it wasn't a period of beverage revolution, but it was created during the Cultural Revolution. For most of human history, food has been simple. You eat when you are hungry and you stop when you're full. But by 20th century, people began thinking differently. Calories became numbers, food became data, and bodies were projects. Suddenly, people were not eating anymore. They were literally managing themselves and tracking themselves, and they were working on improving their diet. And Diet Coke arrived exactly during that shift. It offered pleasure without guilt, consumption without any consequence, and the ability to still feel disciplined. Diet Coke solves the modern contradiction. One of the major challenges that the consumers are facing today is that they want both indulgence and control at the same time. For example, we would want to eat that burger but still want it to be calorie deficit, right? And similarly, we would want wellness but at the same time would crave for desserts. So we literally want that comfort without any guilt. So Diet Coke literally sits in the middle of that tension. So it's not even a point that it actually makes a meal healthier, but it sort of creates a balance. It makes you feel that you have made a slightly better choice. That too without even compromising on the enjoyment. It is a drink of the knowledge workers. So most people today don't work with their bodies. They work more with their minds. Emails, presentations, notifications, spreadsheets, and whatnot. The exhaustion is rather mental than more physical. And mental exhaustion literally tends to create strange habits. People literally need rituals to break up the day, probably by eating a snack or grabbing on a coffee, or maybe they would want to go on a short walk. And Diet Coke is exactly one of those rituals. Not merely because people want caffeine, but they want a pause. It's like a reset and a relief between so many tasks that you are juggling with. So, in that sense, it's less of a beverage and more of a productivity companion. The rise of little treat culture. Many previous generations measured milestones by doing something extraordinary big. For example, buying a house, buying a car, or purchasing a property. And for many young people today, these things have become really difficult to achieve. As a result, people are indulging themselves into little small treats that would make themselves happy. The phenomena is called the little treat culture. Basically, the idea is that you purchase something small, yet you feel the pleasure and you feel that reward that kicks in. So, the emotional reward could be anything: purchasing a coffee for yourself, or drinking matcha, or indulging yourself into a delicious pastry. And Diet Coke literally gives you the exact same feeling: the feeling of indulgence, the feeling of small treat. Why? Because it's affordable and it's easily accessible. In a world where bigger rewards feel very distant, smaller rewards have become significantly very important. Another reason that I would like to mention is the sober lifestyle shift. And this might be the most important reason as to why Diet Coke has been taking on so much popularity on the internet. Alcohol sat at the center of the social life, be it parties, celebrations, networking, clubbing. So, more of the social gatherings were around drinking together, right? So, alcohol was the main reason as to why people were gathering. But younger generation today is challenging that assumption. More people are drinking less of alcohol and adapting to a lifestyle which is more sober curious. They are prioritizing sleep, wellness, and mental health. But humans have been drinking alcohol not because they enjoy drinking the alcohol itself, but because it's a ritual, right? You hold a drink, take a sip, and you are in the moment. You are, adaptable to the environment. You are literally acceptable in the social moment. And you might actually feel that you are feeling inclusive. And not to deny deny, these rituals do matter. So Diet Coke fits exactly into that spot. It gives people something to order, something to sip on, which is, not alcohol. And in many ways, Diet Coke has become the modern beverage of the sober culture lifestyle. So why is Diet Coke literally everywhere? So Diet Coke is literally everywhere because it represents exactly what we are today. A generation which is trying to maintain both indulgence and discipline. A generation drinking less of alcohol. A generation looking out for smaller things as a reward. A generation looking out for smaller things in stressful times. A generation curating identity online. So Diet Coke isn't simply just a trend. It's a mechanism as to how people choose to express themselves. It isn't selling refreshment, it's selling a feeling. And exactly at this moment, the feeling resonates with millions of people across the world. So what do you think? Are you on Team Diet Coke, Coke Zero, or Team Regular Coke? Let me know in the comments below while I grab a can of Diet Coke myself. See you in the next video. Bye.